In this video, we are going to see why the needle hits the hook, or why the hook hits the needle and messes up the sewing, or simply gives us sewing problems, and we'll see how we can fix it. For those who are not subscribed to the channel, the link to subscribe is in the video description. When we lower the needle, the hook's tip slides. It's carrying the needle, therefore it will break the needles. It will cause us skip stitches. It will damage the hook. Well, here we see the hook case, and we see how when turning the hand wheel, we see that it is hitting the needle. We turn the hand wheel and we see that it's hitting it. We should remember that the tip of the hook should pass at least 0.5 millimeters above the eye of the needle. It should go through the needle's mix, but barely brushing it without touching it. And at this moment we can see that it's touching it too much, and therefore it will break the needle and it can damage the hook's tip. We'll see how we can solve this in the case of the Singer machines. Vertical hooks. The current machines have this system. We see here this system, this screw and this one, which we loosen, and we can raise this piece or lower it to prevent the hook from hitting the needle. Then here on the top, the screw which we loosen, and we can move the needle bar forward and backward. In case the hook is hitting the needle, we will proceed to loosen this and this, and we'll see how this piece moves up or down freely, and thus we prevent the hook from touching the needle. Well, once this system is loosened, we see how a bit stuck, so we proceed to add a drop of oil to the shaft, and we see now the whole system moves up and down freely. Well, if we lower it all the way, we see that now it doesn't touch the needle. There we can see the difference. It does not touch the needle at all. But we can't lower it all the way, because then the tip of the hook will pass too far from the needle groove and it might skip stitches. We need to adjust it so that the tip passes by the needle groove, grazing it but not touching. Can I move? And now let's touch the needle. Once the previous step is shown, we move the wheel and get the position. Make sure the tip of the hook is right there, passing by the groove. Then we tighten the two screws that hold this gear, and that way we avoid the tip breaking the needle, which could jam the hook. Once done, the machine will be ready to sew.